Hey you guys, how are you? Uh, Sue Talks, Windfall for All. This story needs to happen. I just want to get it out. When I was 17, 16, 17, my friend's parents were going away for the weekend and leaving him with the house. I will not name any names. And so all the peeps were, oh, we're going to get some acid. I have a lot of weird, wacky acid stories, so we're just gonna kick it off with this one. So the two main characters in this story decide to take a full little hit. It's like a tiny little square. If you've never done it, it's like half a centimeter, 5 millimeter by 5 millimeter. Just a tiny little square. So you're a kid. What do you know about drugs? It's just like it's a little square. It can't be that bad, right? So in this particular case, these were double dipped. So me and my best friend, a girl, all the rest of the friends were boys, um, and we're right above. Well, let me just okay. So me and my girlfriend decided to just split one. Okay, we're just gonna split one because cooler heads. Even then, we knew that the boys were gonna get loose and someone was gonna have to talk to the cops if they show up. Even then, even at 16, I'm like, well, be smart. Have one leg up on everybody there. So they do that, and we're just like hanging out and playing music. And then the kid who owns the house, his parents' house, he just disappears. We're just like, we don't, he's gone. Where'd he go? I don't know. He left. And his friend, our friend, but certainly the taller, more formidable of the two main boys, men, whatever, boys, was there. And he's like, I really want to watch Pink Floyd The Wall, right? Because we all have these funny little associations. When you trip, you gotta do your little ritual, and this is a thing teenagers did in the 90s. Ooh, confirmation. Scary sounds. Yeah, I get the chills thinking about this whole situation. It just unfolds so strangely. So our friends trying to push this VCRs, or God, I have to explain everything. Before DVDs, we used to have these things called VHS videotapes, and he was trying to put it into the device backwards. That's right, there was a forwards and a backwards. You could also tape over them with the same machine, the VCR. So he's pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in. It's not going in. He can't get it to go in. And he goes, "What the fuck is going on?" That's what he would say 3,000 times in the next 7 hours that happened after. So he pushes the TV, like, and it just flies across the room. And he gets up and he just goes into a full rage. And he's like throwing records, and we're like ducking. And we're trying to stop what's happening, but just he picked up he's a drummer, and our other friend had a drum kit, picked up the bass drum just like one hand and just hocked it into the wall. And we were just like, oh my god, you gotta get out, right? You gotta run, flee. So like run outside, and we lock him in the basement, and we can hear him like bashing all these Christmas ornaments. We're like, oh no, he's gotten into the Christmas ornaments. What are we gonna do? Like, he's trashing our friend's parents' house. So we decide to let him out. We like pop the door, and he comes out, and he throws my friend on the ground and goes, I want some fucking pussy. So the few other friends that had showed up at this point that were trying to level up where we were and quell this situation, we're like, pull him off of her. And we're right above this sand and gravel pit, which went for miles, and we would take quads down there, and they had built a sick fort, like a house down there. Um, we just had a lot of our fun good times, big fire pits and parties and whatever. So me and one of these kids, not my friend, because she's just all shooken up, and she's like, "Oh my god, we got to try to fix the house. We don't know where the homeowner is." So me and our other friend were like, "All right, we'll get him to chase us down into the pits." It was really like it was like having like Frankenstein. I don't know. He was just so aggressively not functioning and just kept screaming, "What the fuck is going on?" So we get him down into the sand and gravel pits, and we enter. We get away. I don't know how we got away. So we go back up to the top of the hill. It's just a huge unregulated ramp, which is like, yeah, I don't know, 500 meters or something above from where we left him. And he ended up in the swamp down there. There was like a runoff drain pit. And we had found out later that he like had a lot of things happening, like people that he knew were like coming up out of the water, and he just kept screaming, "What the fuck is going on, man?" And we could hear him, but we knew he was down there and we knew he was like quasi safe. And the other kids are back at the house trying to get it back together. So yeah, we're young. We're like sophomores. We're sophomores, late end of sophomore year. And then all the seniors that we were friends with, my friend's older brother and his girlfriends and blah, blah, blah. All these seniors show up like, "I can't believe you let this happen to the house." Like played the real, like, we're your parents role. And they're like, "Well, where's this kid?" And we're like, "Well, he's down there." And they're like, "Well, why are you up here?" And he's down there. And I'm like, "You don't understand. Like, he trashed the house, and he's lost it." And they were like, "Well, you can't just leave him down there, blah, blah, blah." So they go down there and they bring him up, and they put him in the shower, and then they get him out of the shower, and all the seniors are like fawning over him, like, "Oh, poor Mike, your lips are blue, blah, blah, blah." That's not his name. Whatever. Poor dude. And we were like, this is, you don't understand. Things are gonna be bad. And the seniors had taken over the house, and then another group of them show up, and they're like, "We found so and so, the kid who we lost. Remember, he disappeared. Like, we found him like 5 miles across town. He was wearing his shirt on his head and shorts, and I don't even think he had shoes." So they picked him up and then brought him. So now everybody is reformed and back. And the kid that they pulled out of the swamp proceeds to start like hawking loogies on things, like on the television screen. And all the senior girls are like squealing. And at this point, the younger kids, all my close friends that were just like, "Oh, peace." And like, I think we went to the sand and gravel pit and like left them with the two main kids that were the most broken. And I just tried to get calm at a night, try to finish it off. But it is so scary. Like, I know a lot of kids that are not the same, and they sense the trip. Acid is serious business, and you can really, really, really alter your reality permanently. And that's just one shining example of a time that I did that, and that's what happened. So look out there, kids. Be safe, make smart choices in your life, and only surround yourself with people that you can trust. All right, the acid story. Check. Bye.